Asegura tu Mayo Millonario en The Rose Gaming Resort. Acumula entradas durante todo el mes para tener la oportunidad de ganar hasta $1 millón. Gana efectivo en los sorteos cada hora y quédate para la gran final el domingo 24 de mayo. 2 ganadores se llevarán $25,000 en efectivo garantizado. Aumenta tus posibilidades cada miércoles con hasta 15 veces más entradas. Reclama tu Mayo Millonario. Más de $1 millón en premios pagados cada semana, solo en The Rose Gaming Resort. Debe ser mayor de 21 años. Problemas con el juego, llama al 1-888-532-3500.
Spring weekends are all about family, sunshine, and enjoying the season together. Before everyone arrives, I stop by my local Total Wine & More to grab a great bottle. Maybe a favorite we already know and love, or something new to try with the meal. With so many bottles to choose from, it's easy to discover something amazing. And the lowest prices make it easy to grab an extra bottle for everyone. Find what you love and love what you find, only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. Visit TotalWine.com to learn more. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
Still chasing payments with paper invoices? There's a better way. With Invoice Simple, you can put your phone to work. Download the app and put professional invoicing in the palm of your hand so you can run your business anywhere. Invoice Simple lets you create estimates in seconds on the job site, send and manage invoices from your favorite lunch spot, or collect payments in person or online 24/7, all from your phone. Download Invoice Simple today. Try it free.
Hello, and welcome back to Shaded Reality. I'm Anne, and I'm here with the lovely Marie.
Hello.
So I feel like I'm going to sound like an old person right now, but this weather, I can't handle.
Me either.
What is happening? I feel like I get it. We're in May right now, and we live in Pennsylvania. And I mean, I don't know, what is it like everywhere else? But it feels
summer.
like
where I used
fall.
to live, it would be summer right now.
Like, it feels like fall. This morning when I was taking, like, I have on leggings, this, like, oversized, chunky sweater, and it's, like, chilly out. Yeah. And even Harla was like, it feels like fall. And I was like, I know, and I hate it. And the sun is not going to be shining today. Like, listen, I can take, like, more, like, chilly, I guess, weather like this if the sun's shining. But when the sun's not even shining and it's been rainy and just yesterday was nice, still cold, but, like, the sun was shining, I'm over it.
Yeah, I agree.
Give us the nice weather. But then I'll probably be like, in a month from now, it's so fucking hot out. I'm sweating.
I never say that.
No, I don't either, honestly. It could be so hot, and I will not complain. Like, I'd much rather it be warm than cold. I hate being cold.
Yeah, I agree.
So, anything fun and exciting that you want to talk about?
No. Happy Mother's Day, or it would have already happened by the time you hear this, but I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day weekend. To all the mothers out there.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing else too fun and exciting going on here.
No. And we do not have any Mother's Day plans. Are you guys doing anything?
Yeah, we're going out to the amusement park near us on Saturday. But the weather's looks pretty shitty.
It's supposed to rain.
We're trying to avoid it on Sunday because we went last year and it was
like crazy.
But yeah, we're going with my mother-in-law, sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we used to
it was like
go on Mother's Day.
So we're hoping maybe with weather and Mother's Day being Sunday, we're hoping maybe Saturday won't be as insane. But it's insane now no matter what. It's just became very, very popular. So it is what it is.
I feel like since COVID happened, it's not like it used to be. Now, I will say, because it's their, like, 100th year anniversary or whatever, they are staying open now until 10 o'clock, which they weren't doing before.
That. I know.
So
I'm so excited
exciting
about that because I love the after dark part, you know?
Yes. I know, because, like, you
and
couldn't even ride, like, the roller coaster, like, you know, at night with the lights on. Like, that was always, like, my favorite. And because it would close when it was still bright out. But yeah, we used to take Jersey all the time when she was little. Like just to go out and just eat something, ride a couple rides. You can't even do that anymore. It's so crowded. Like we just don't go like we used to. But so yeah, no, we have zero plans. I mean, mom and dad are away. My mother-in-law and father-in-law, they're away. Both of them are camping, separate places, but they're camping. So I think we're just getting stuff done here, and yeah, nothing.
Oh, I'm supposed to ask you to have Skylar check to see if they stocked the streams today. That was a very important question I was supposed to ask.
Okay.
Apparently, it was supposed to happen this week, and they had texted yesterday, and it still hadn't happened. So he read somewhere that it would happen around 11 o'clock or something. Today.
Okay.
But he wanted to check with Skylar.
All right.
So I said I would let you know.
Alrighty. So, all right, let's get into it. I feel like I have a lot of notes, but again, I talk pretty fast. So, The Valley, Season 3, Episode 5, The Hive Mentality. Dun, dun, dun. So Nia and Michelle are taking Isabella and Asher to a gymnastics class. And I guess Michelle was like real big into gymnastics when she was little, like her entire life. And she said she just dedicated a lot of time and it was something that she really loved. I guess, I don't know, when she was like, she must have been pretty little because she said she remembers her dad asking her if she wanted to do gymnastics. And I think that it was something that was always like, well, if you want to do this, you have to take it seriously kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, you could go to the Olympics one day. And she just said, she remembers saying, you know, like, I'm going to go to the Olympics one day. And like, she took it very seriously. And like, she just, that was her life up until, I think she said she was 15 years old when she stopped. But I remember you being in gymnastics and then I think it just got too expensive for our family, and that's why you had to stop, right?
Yeah, once it got to the point, where there was competitions and you had to be at the gym like 3 or 4 days or 5 days a week, so which meant you had to pay for every single one of those sessions.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad moved me to a cheaper gym. That was the first thing we did because I was at All Stars, which was like the competition gym.
Right, and they're like bump, bumps. Like so
they
quickly.
want you to
like,
move up.
You're gonna move up.
Yeah. So they moved me to a cheaper gym. And so I went there for a little while. And then, I don't know, sometime in middle school, it fell off. I wasn't good. Like, I never
I feel like it's a fun thing.
Could do a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never going to be a gymnast.
I think I wanted to be in gymnastics, but I don't think like we could afford to have both of us in. But I also did karate, like with Aunt Bambi.
Yeah.
Like she would take me up to wherever she went. It was like every Wednesday or something like that. But
yeah,
I
think they like wanted to push us to 2 different activities for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. So I remember putting Harlow in gymnastics, actually where you have the girls at right now. Class, like she was like 2 or 3 years old, and they just did like this little obstacle course, but I have video, and it's like the entire time she's smiling, just kept giving me a thumbs up, and it is the fucking cutest thing
remember
ever.
that video.
And like I could watch those videos over and over and over again, like just constant picking a wedgie out of her ass and giving me a thumbs up. I loved it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize that the girls were in gymnastics until Justin said something about that the girls had gymnastics, and Harlow overheard me, and she's like, what? The girls are in gymnastics? Because like she wants to be in gymnastics, but we can't with our schedule. I'm like, you are involved in too much. Like you can't add. Yeah. And I feel like she's at that age now where it's either you are in gymnastics to compete. It's not. Can't just necessarily be just a fun thing anymore. I hate that it's that way.
I think there you can, because it's kind of rec center like, Like, I'm sure you could just do 1 day a week for her or whatever. But yeah, she's going to get to the point where she would be one of the older kids in the like group with younger kids kind of thing. But yeah, we only do 1 day a week right now. My kids are not going to be gymnasts. They just don't have a lot of athletic ability.
So Michelle said that she stopped gymnastics when she was around 15 years old because her parents got a divorce. This was so sad. She says that her dad had a mental illness and he left because he was trying to protect his family, not because he fell out of love with her mom. But I guess he was like never diagnosed with an illness, but would think that people were after him. So he thought that it would be safer for his family if he left so they wouldn't get hurt. That sounds like schizophrenia.
How crazy is that?
Type. I know. It's so sad.
Yeah, we don't want to diagnose, but like it's so crazy that like
I know
your entire family breaks up and no one steps in to say, hey, maybe you should go see someone.
Somebody. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like, and not diagnosing her father whatsoever, but I've heard this before. And I mean, that's technically, I guess, kind of like what it is. But I love how Michelle is like opening up with her life and family. This is like very new part of her. I feel like she's very like closed, and this season she seems to be very like open and more vulnerable. Michelle tells Nia about her little getaway that her and Tom Schwartz talked about, and that they're, all going to San Diego for the weekend. And she said everyone's invited, including Janet. And that was just kind of the end. I mean, like, Nia doesn't really say a whole lot. She's just like, is the house big enough? You know what I mean? Pretty much so she doesn't have to be near her kind of thing. And I really think that Nia can be around Janet and not be friends with her. Like, she just completely shuts her out and is like, she's non-existent to me.
Yeah. She doesn't need to solve it. She's just like, I can exist with her, and that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if Janet can do that, but.
No, I don't think. I think it is starting to hit Janet hard.
Yeah.
So Kristen, Zack, and Brittany are meeting at Bronze. It's a place where you get sugared and spray tanned. And I'm just like, I wish we had more locations around here that have a good spray tan. And I think that we've talked about this, in the past. But, like, there's just not – I mean, we have places that give spray tans, but they're not great. They're not, like you have to – it's a talent for sure to give somebody a good spray tan. And, like, knowing their skin color, what – you don't want to go too dark or too orange. I've seen some bad spray tans, and that's on you then. Like, and I never get my face sprayed. Because, like, I used to get them all the time when I was younger. And, like, my skin is just very red. And it, like, oxidizes faster. So it's like my face would be so orange. So I just, like, stopped doing that. And, like, I'll do it myself now. Which I haven't had a spray tan, though, in a very long time. Like, I just tan myself.
I just self-tan if I do. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just so fucking lazy, though. Like, I
know. You have to do it, like, every Friday.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be consistent.
I know. But every week, this past week, I was like, because I'm feeling real blah about myself. Like, just real blah. And every time I tan myself, it just makes me feel like a little bit better. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm like, I get home and I'm just like, I'm not going to do it tonight. Like, I'm just tired. And then, like, I have a whole routine how I do it. So I can't shower before I tan because your pores are like open. Yeah. And it's like at the end of the night, like that is what I look forward to. Like I love a shower. Like I need to shower. So, okay. I feel like I just skipped over a ton of shit here. Okay, no, I didn't. So Brittany's having another pool party, and she's hoping that this one goes better than the last one that Kristen yelled at Janet and said that she didn't belong there. So, and I didn't realize when they said that they were getting sugared, in my mind, and I should know this, getting sugared is waxing. I was thinking they were getting sugared like an exfoliating body scrub.
Yeah. I think I thought that too.
Yeah. Because like they do that and I was like, oh, they're like prepping their skin for the tan. No, sugar is like waxing.
Oh.
So
why?
What's that?
Why do they call it that?
It's
Is
just
it like a type of waxing that's different?
It's a type of wax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's literally like a ball of wax that you hold in your hand and like you put it on that way. It's not like
gotcha. A dip like, hot wax.
A dip wax. Hot wax. Yes.
Okay.
So, oh, and she's getting a fucking Brazilian. Have you ever had a Brazilian? You have?
I shave. No.
Oh.
I just shave.
I thought you said yes. So I have personally never had a Brazilian. I've had bikini waxes, which are awful in itself. I can't even imagine the lips, the butthole. Like,
no.
And I had a friend.
Need anyone who's not a medical doctor to see my butthole. It just like, I can't.
I just think that is really up and personal. So my friend and I went to this place where we used to get spray tans, and we went to, I was just going to get a bikini wax. She was getting a Brazilian, and she was explaining like you need to get on your hands and knees, like in the butthole.
Open.
And I was just like, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
She didn't do it anyway. She actually had too much hair, which you can have too much.
I remember you telling me that.
Oh my God, my
I know who it is now.
Super close friend, yes. And she had a babushka. And because they say you have to have so much hair, but you can also have too much hair. And she was like, honey, I can't wax that bush. Like, you got to trim it or something.
You think you could get the trimmers out? Here, get it taken care of, then we'll wax you.
Dying.
No, I've never waxed any part of my body but my eyebrows. I've never gotten waxed legs or bikini, nothing.
I just, for myself, like I have gotten waxed and I am like just super sensitive and it makes me break out. So I don't see the point of doing it at all. I mean, if I was going to do anything, I'd like to get like the permanent hair removal. And I've said it 100 times, but I didn't actually ever follow through and get it done. So Brittany is getting her butthole waxed while Zack is getting a spray tanned and asking them if they can contour. He was asking if they could contour his body to make him look like he has muscles. Then it's Kristen's turn, and in walks freaking Zack as she has her legs up to her chest, and he's like, oh my God, why? And I'm like, come on, Zack. What did you think that you were going to walk into? You knew she was getting a freaking
I think he
wax.
walked out of the spray tan area and her door was open to the... Like, that's what happened. He came out of one door and looked into the other door because, like, you had to go past that to come into the waiting area where Brittany was. So I don't think he was like... I went in to go see her because he was like, oh my God, full flaps.
Oh my God. Oh, and I was like, well, just be glad she wasn't on her hands and knees with her butthole up in the air, which, I mean, maybe he would have been better with that.
He might have been better with seeing that. Yeah.
He would have rather see her asshole than her freaking cooch. Oh my gosh. Zack says, I think that I saw your uterus, and he may have because she did just give birth and still might have that huge gapping fucking hole down there. Holy shit. Can you imagine, though? One, getting a Brazilian, but two, you just had a child and getting a Brazilian?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that all looks like. I didn't have a natural childbirth, so I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I didn't have a natural childbirth, so yeah, I don't know that
it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. One of my friends, which was it after? Oh, it was after I had Jersey because I never looked. And she's like, all I'm telling you is don't ever take a mirror and look down there after you give birth. Well, then I had to after Harlow. Terrifying. Don't anyone.
I will never have the opportunity, so it's not a big deal. We'll do it.
You know, speaking for everyone else listening, don't look at your vagina after you give birth. It does go back to how it's supposed to be, but okay, so Lala, Janet, and Michelle are doing a Pilates class, which, again, I know we talked about this, but I would love to do this.
There is Pilates. I've told you. We just need to sign up for it.
But do they have those machines?
Reformers, yes.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Where are they?
In my town.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
We'll do this after a Friday. After we record, we go to a Pilates class. I will probably piss my pants, and they would probably kick me out because
they will have to
probably be able to lift my leg.
Put that stupid reformer on the least resistance that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will be annoying. But yeah, sure.
So Michelle asked Janet how she feels when she sees pictures of everyone, you know, like, because Janet really hasn't been involved in a whole lot during these episodes. And, you know, like, she just asked, you know, how she's doing since she's not really included. And Janet says, you know, if there was something that I said or done, I'm not above apologizing for it. Honey. But you are, because clearly you're above it because you refuse to apologize to anybody.
Unless they apologize back. Like, everything, she'll be like, I apologize, but now tell me what you did wrong, too.
What you did wrong. Or she's waiting for them to apologize first before she can apologize.
Yes.
Like, just when she was trying to have that conversation with Nia, and she was like, is there anything you would like to say? And Nia's like, no, like, I'm waiting for you. And she's like, okay, have a great day. And, like, walks away. So it's like, what are you doing?
Quick question. When was the last time a display ad changed your mind? Now think about the last time a friend told you about something they loved. Different feeling, right? That's how podcast advertising works. A host who's built real trust with their audience talks about your brand in their own words, in their own voice. It doesn't interrupt the experience. It's part of it. With Acast, you can access the world's largest podcast marketplace. Choose the right shows, the right audiences, the right format. Then watch the data tell you it worked. You're not buying impressions. You're buying influence. Learn more by visiting acast.com/advertise.
Oh, she says Lala tells her that she needs to get drunk with Zack. I'm not sure if she thinks by making things good with Zack, things are going to get better with Nia. I didn't really understand that part because she was saying, she's like, I'm not really sure, you know, like, what's wrong with Zack and I. And I think it's like multiple things that have added up is why Zack's still not like 100% with her.
Right.
And I said, Nia is her own person, and I can't see them moving past this, which I don't honestly blame them. But I think that Lala thinks that Zack and Jasmine that Zack, Jasmine, and Kristen are kind of on the train of we're friends with Nia. Like, it's because Kristen and Nia are angry with Janet. Then Zack and Jasmine are kind of on the same train and are just doing what they're doing. And I don't agree with that. Like,
maybe Lala is just trying the easiest person first. So she thinks, well, at least there'll be one more person that's friendly with Janet to like, so maybe she'll get invited to things. And she's like, Kristen's 100% a no. Nia's 100% a no. Jasmine maybe will be like next after Zack, but she probably is just like, Zack would be the easiest one to start with, kind of thing.
Probably.
But yeah, I don't really see the closeness there with like Nia and Zack where it would make like she would
No,
care
I think it's
at
more
all.
A Kristen thing. You know what I mean? Like, so Janet says that she's going to have a game night and she's going to reach out to everyone, including Zack and Benji. She says that she doesn't feel like it's time to invite Danny and Nia. But then Michelle says maybe just invite them knowing that they're not going to show up, but at least you're extending out an olive branch. Mm-hmm. I feel like Janet had her moment to talk to Nia, which we just talked about at Lala's, and like she didn't try. So like now, why do you want to extend this olive branch? I don't know. I feel like she kind of missed her opportunity. Jesse and Isabella are meeting up at Smoothie Bowl, or a Smoothie Bowl place, and Isabella's being, a kid. Like she's dancing around, and they're meeting Lacey. Jesse's asking her to show Lacey some for dance move, and Isabella's like, no, I don't want to. And Jesse's just like, Isabella, show her the dance move. Mm-hmm. Lacey's like, I don't want her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. She is not a clown at the circus.
I love her. I love her so much. Oh my God. I was like, yes, Lacey. Yes.
The way she talks to Jesse, and he's just like, he listens. Like, yes, Lacey, whatever you want. He loves it so much. Like,
loves being told what to do.
On it. Yes.
Yes, he does.
So I'm like, listen, I actually love Lacey, but I could never be in a relationship with her. Like, I love how she gives Jesse shit, and he like...
Yeah.
What? And he... cowers. Oh my God. I was like, what is that word? He like cowers to her. And I mean, like, what she's saying is not wrong. Like, she is completely right.
That is very true. Yeah.
But I could not. Like, if someone spoke to me that way, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's my kid. If I want to tell her to show, you know what I mean? But she is just so very, like, a matter of fact with him. And I also kind of don't know, though, if she's, like, serious or not when she speaks.
Yeah. The way that she's so matter of fact, that makes me, like, be able to take what she's saying easier. Because she's not confrontational. She's like just saying it as like, this is factual. And like, I have gotten myself into, she reminds me like a little bit of like the autism spectrum type of thing, where like you don't socially, like you don't react how a normal person does. And I know I have said things to people before that I'm like, that's just a fact that this guy is annoying or does these things. Like, everybody knows it. But then I say it out loud and people are like, how could you just say that? Like it's rude or it's this or that. And so I can see where other people from the outside would say she's coming across rude. But I think she's just like says what is on the top of her mind when she thinks it's appropriate to say it. And I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. I actually wore black eyeliner for today's episode just for Lacey. Do you see it?
I can't tell. I have no makeup on at all.
I saw it in my makeup bag and I'm like, oh, I'm going to pull that out just for Lacey.
I can't do black eyeliner.
No, I can't either, but it actually is fine on camera.
I was going to say, like your eyes look
real
good.
Life. Yeah.
But, yeah.
I didn't do bottom or anything crazy. I just did the top. She doesn't all the way around. I don't think she does a wing.
No,
she does like the 90s style all the way around, which I used to rock. I did that every day for years. Like that was my makeup game.
I know people that got that shit permanently tattooed all the way around. You never
permanently tattoo makeup. It changes.
Yes. I've never wore eyeliner. I've never been an eyeliner person.
I did. I was a black eyeliner girl, thin, on the waterline. Like, I never was like goth or like crazy. Yeah. But I used to do an all the way around eyeliner. Never did a wing. Never. I don't like it. I honestly don't like a wing at all. But yeah, I used to do that. But now it just looks old. It doesn't look modern. Like, at all. So I wouldn't do it now.
It's more soft, like softness is in.
Brown, something like that.
So like, because I'll take like a brown eyeshadow and like line. You know what I mean, with a thin like brush. But I don't ever. I've never had like a stick and like put it on my eye.
I don't even own eyeshadows because my eyes can't take eyeshadows because I have like a hooded eye and greasy, wrinkly eyelids or something.
So do I. Mine are just so
doesn't
oily.
work.
I fucking hate it. Okay, so they are talking about, I don't know, I guess Lacey's going to help organize Isabella's bedroom or something, and she's calling Jesse out saying that he's a hoarder. I guess because he has a bag full of stuffies or something that's still in his garage for over 6 months. And I was like,
yeah.
My husband is a hoarder. Like, he will not get rid of anything, which drives me absolutely crazy because he thinks that we might have a use for it. Or he just is, like, very nostalgic with things that he had when he was younger. You know, like Pogs, old freaking toy cars that he thinks that our kids are going to want. And it's like, Harlow's age or a little younger, he can get them. Like, he will suck them in. And then they're like, I don't want this anymore. And I get so angry because I'm like, get rid of it. Like, we have literally totes full of his childhood memories that he cannot get rid of. And I'm like, why do we still have those? Why do we still have the Pogs? Like, I love to throw things out.
Me too. I like minimal. Like, the least amount of things I can have, the better.
Yes. I will say he has an entire, like, it's actually a drum case full of Goosebump books, like all of the legit original Goosebump books, which I think I will not get rid of those.
Yeah.
But our kids won't read them. Like, I thought, I mean, that was like my jam when I was in school. Harlow has no interest. Yeah. Like, she won't.
Summer doesn't either. I tried, like, at the library. I was like, you might like these because she likes scary, like, minimal for her age, scary stuff. But she's like, no. I was more of an R.L. Stine Fear Street. Those are my favorite. I skipped over Goosebumps and did Fear Street. I loved those books.
I guess Goosebump was just such an easy read. Like, I always read them. Remember when we had to take the tests?
Yes.
On them. So
yeah,
I was
you
like,
had to answer questions.
Yeah, like we had to go into the library, into the computer room, and like take the test. So it was just so easy, and I was just like,
my kids still did that when we lived in Mississippi. They had that for reading. As young as kindergarten, like they did it. Yeah. We don't have it at their current school.
No, Harlow doesn't either, which I don't know what they're doing these days.
Mia, I'm not a big fan of some of the stuff that I'm seeing.
Jessie brings up that Lacey has an end of the world bag, and she is like, can you please not bring that up? It's private. This is one of the moments that I was like, is she serious? Is she not serious? But then she kind of laughs a little bit, and then in confession, she says, you know, how over COVID or whatever, she went down this like rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, what if there was an end of the world? And then she's like, if I don't buy this stuff and something does happen, I'm going to kick myself in the butt. Yeah. So she's like, it's like mini, you know, end of the world day, you know, doomsday bunker stuff that she has going on. And then, you know, which it probably is at her house. And now she's afraid that if something does
she's
happen,
like,
people
it's
are
not
like,
at my house.
Her. But she's like, it's not at my house. It is in a private location, off grid. And I'm like, it's in your basement. So,
do you have a kit? Do you have like an emergent? Oh, I do.
Of course you do.
I have like first aid stuff. I have like bleed packets, and we have big, huge water containers. That was from my husband's uncle. Like, I don't own those. Like, we do now, but like we didn't buy them. For water, we have like water purifying tablets and like bottles that have special water purifying straws and stuff in them. I bought an atlas in case we don't have GPS and stuff and have to like locate, like figure out where we're going. Yeah, if anyone wants a list, I have like a doomsday prep list. And like, I made sure we owned a house that has a well so that we don't have to rely on city water.
I mean, we have a well, and we have lots of guns, so there you go.
My number one priority.
What we have at our house. We have a well, we have guns, and we have a pond.
You do. Yeah.
So we will have that.
Yeah.
We have land that we hopefully can, you know, maybe kill deer,
bunker down,
and eat, and do all the things. And let's hope it never gets to that. I don't like to think about it. So Jessie makes the comment that he can't get rid of those like 0 to 1 year old toys because you never know. And he like winks at Lacey, and she says, "Are you planning on having a child with someone?" And Jessie's just like, blows it off and just like smiles at her. I was like, oh my God, Jessie.
I love her so much. I cannot. She is just, like my favorite character right now.
Oh my gosh. She's not on that often though, but yeah, when she is on, I like it.
Yeah.
So game night, this was so weird. At a restaurant that's fully packed. I was thinking she was having like a game night, I don't know, at her house or maybe at like a private location, like a back room or something.
Yeah.
But Janet's walking into this establishment with an easel and like I thought it was a Planko board, but I don't know what the hell it was. And they're like in the center of this bar and all these people are around her and they're like setting this area up. I just thought it was weird and awkward. But I thought it was kind of funny because Janet, Luke, Jasmine, Melissa, Zack, and Benji all said no to Janet's game night. So there was hardly anyone there. Like they were literally sitting like it was row of people
Lala.
Here. Yeah. Lala, Michelle, Brittany.
Yeah.
Then I don't even know who those other people were. So I feel like it would have been a bigger part of the show if actual people from the show showed up. So they only showed a very short clip of them answering like a couple questions and then it was over. And she had that same gay bestie host this one again.
Yeah.
Like
she's trying to make that guy happen and like
like she's trying to like get him on the show or something and she's just like
they're icing her out. They really are.
They really are. Like game host person.
Mm-hmm.
The only two separate teams, I didn't even really have Janet's team did not win. So game over and the girls are talking about Brittany's party that's coming up. Janet's talking about, just the people that are going to be there that don't necessarily like her at the moment. She says that certain people, if they don't tell her specifically what she did wrong, how's she supposed to apologize? And I'm like, Janet, watch last season. I think you can fucking figure it out.
I know.
You're going to
tell your therapist to watch last season. She'll tell you.
Well, but that's the thing. She is going to a therapist. She knows what she did wrong. She's acting just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Lala said that she talked to Zack and he told her that it has been before 2020 of the things that have happened with Janet that has been bothering him. Janet says all she wants is peace, which seems like a fucking joke to me.
Yeah.
Janet brings up that Danny and Nia like and comment on things on the internet that are being said about Janet. I guess there was something on the internet that Jason likes to watch her have sex with other men.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny.
So I think this is one of those things she took out of context. So I think probably someone said Jason's a cuck, which means, like, literal definition, that you like to watch your wife have sex with other people. But people also use it as, like, calling someone a name. It would be like, saying you're a douchebag, but you don't literally mean somebody is a douchebag. Kind of thing. Right. So, I think someone just, said because he always, goes with whatever she says and always has to check in with her and make sure blah, blah, blah. So it was, a derogatory thing to call him. And she's like, so now people are saying my husband likes to watch me have sex with other men. And it's that's not what was actually said. And that's just my interpretation because that's how Janet turns everything into something more dramatic.
And honestly, I think that it's like Danny and Nia are going tit for tat. They're pissed about what she said. Mm-hmm. I probably would do the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? If I see something being blown up on the internet, I'm going to like it. A comment, whatever. So I just think they're just annoyed with them at the moment. So they're just kind of like, oh, they did this to us, so now we're going to do this to them kind of thing. Brittany then gets very heated because she feels like she is constantly in the middle and can never make anyone happy. Janet starts crying, boo fucking who. I'm like, you're the one who started this, Janet. And
yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about the whole Brittany situation. Like, I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah. Brittany's entire storyline is to act like people are putting pressure on her that no one's putting on her.
Yeah.
Stay out of it if you don't want to be a part of it. Like, or just be a friend and listen. Like, no one's making you be.
And this,
I don't know. Like, she's making it more dramatic than it is.
She's not the only person who's friends with everyone in the group. You know what I mean? Michelle, Lala, like, I don't know why Brittany feels like there's so much pressure on her.
I don't know.
So it's the day of Brittany's party, and she's asking Zack if she's ordering enough pizza, and he says that half of the party is on a GLP-1, so yeah, there will be plenty of food there. Luke is wearing these stupid-ass knee-high socks with Schwartz, not understanding that look, which Zack actually comments and says that that's probably why he's not getting laid. Agree. They're all talking about when they went to the singles night, and Schwartz says that he really liked Michelle's friend. Jesse keeps saying over and over, I thought that you and Michelle were dating. And she's like, we're friends, Jesse. Like, chill. Yeah. Like, Jesse, stop pushing that situation. That's over with. You know, like, Michelle and freaking Schwartz are not going to hook up.
No.
The girls are inside talking about the San Diego trip and that they're going to I thought this was weird. I don't even know why I put it up there. But I guess they're going to, like, each choose a guy and, like, dress them up as a girl and, like, rate them. I don't know. I guess they're going to vote and have a fucking drag show with the guys. I have no idea. I felt like
I thought it was very
stupid,
too. Yeah.
Like, this party was a fucking bust. It was just, like, blah, 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 and I'm, like, taking notes. And then I'm, like, delete. Like, this is stupid. Like, what are we even doing here? Someone asks if Janet is there, and Kristen's like, not yet. The last time she left after 5 minutes because I told her she couldn't be here, or she shouldn't be here. Brandon is like, Kristen, be nice. Just be your sweet, lovable self. And for Brittany's sake, because it's stressing her out. Kristen is like, Brandon has a very small part in Brittany's life, and he needs to stay in his lane. And I'm like, agreed. Brandon, shut the fuck up. Why are we even, like, recording you? Like, I understand in that moment that he was just like, please don't start anything. Like, we want this to be, like, a chill party, whatever. But also, be quiet. Lala is talking to Jasmine outside, and she asks why she wasn't at Janet's game night. And she just said that she just didn't feel comfortable where they're standing at right now. And then this is when Lala says that she feels they're creating this hive mentality and grouping up, not thinking for themselves. And if someone in that group isn't down, then they're all not down. I disagree. Jasmine says that Lala... What?
They each have their own individual reasons why they're mad at Janet.
Right. It's not like
it's all
one
very
person
personal.
All, like, going with that person.
Yeah.
So I agree with Jasmine in this. She says that Lala she's new to all this, and she's only having Janet really chiming in her ear. Like, Lala is friends with everyone, but she does seem to be pretty close to Janet, and she wasn't around last season for most of the part, so she doesn't really know what's happening. And I honestly feel if Lala was there, she would not be friends with Janet in this moment. Like, she would have been given her shit for the way that she was acting. Yeah. Jasmine immediately goes over to Zack and Kristen and starts telling them what Lala was saying. And then Kristen starts getting pissed and goes around to each person and is like, are you your own person? Are you your own person? Then Danny's like, yeah, I'm my own person. Then, I don't know why I said Janet, but it's not Janet. It's like, why are we even talking about her? Oh, it was Kristen. She's like, why are we even talking about her? She's not even here, as cameras are showing her and Jason walking in. Brittany's telling everyone to calm down because now Zack is getting all freaking hyped up. Whoops. Mom's calling. Zack pulls Luke to the side to talk to him about him and Kristen's conversation that happened this morning. Same bullshit. You know, like, they're just, like, not on the same page at all. And Zack just pretty much is like, you need to have a third party involved, counseling. Like, I don't know why we're still talking about this, why they don't have a counselor yet.
I know.
Get a counselor.
Especially because I thought that Kristen was very into therapy. So you think that would be like the first thing that she would do after like having a baby. And she's very much has postpartum depression. Like, it's so clear. You know, I don't know. It's crazy to me.
This is completely normal. And I feel like everyone goes through this after having a child. I mean, most people.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you can't make time for counseling, I mean, if you can make time for counseling, good for you. But I'm like, after I had Jersey, one, we would not have had the money for counseling or the time. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like we had to fucking figure that shit out on our own. But like where they're at in their life, they have a nanny. They have the money. They have the time. Take once a week and go to counseling.
And nowadays you can do counseling online. That wasn't even an option.
No.
Yeah, back when we were having kids or whatever.
No. And I just feel like they're just, not saying that it's not.
Asegura tu Mayo Millonario en The Rose Gaming Resort. Acumula entradas durante todo el mes para tener la oportunidad de ganar hasta $1 millón. Gana efectivo en los sorteos cada hora y quédate para la gran final el domingo 24 de mayo. 2 ganadores se llevarán $25,000 en efectivo garantizado. Aumenta tus posibilidades cada miércoles con hasta 15 veces más entradas. Reclama tu Mayo Millonario. Más de $1 millón en premios pagados cada semana, solo en The Rose Gaming Resort. Debe ser mayor de 21 años. Problemas con el juego, llama al 1-888-532-3500.
Here's a tip for you. There's a podcast out there with fans waiting to be your next customer. They tune in every week, they trust the host, and that host wants to talk about brands like yours in their own words to their audience. The problem is, you just haven't been introduced yet. We're Acast, where that introduction happens. As the world's largest podcast marketplace, we let you browse shows, see who's listening, and book host-read sponsorships or run your own ads all from one platform. Transparent pricing, real-time data, complete control. Start advertising on podcasts by visiting acast.com/advertise.
A serious thing, because I do feel like it is. I just feel like for us, like we just needed to fucking figure it out. But there's so many resources now. Take them. I don't know.
Yeah. Use your resources. Yeah.
Yeah. Luke just says that he
don't have
like
a freaking storyline where you love therapy, but then you don't use therapy when it's actually needed.
Yeah. He feels like he is fighting for them and she is fighting for everything that he is doing wrong.
I don't know about that.
I feel like Kristen is feeling just, really hard on herself and she's taking it out on Luke because that's what we do. It's always the ones that we love who we are the hardest on. Like I feel like that, when I'm
for sure.
in a mood,
it's the easiest thing to do.
I am so hard on Skylar because like he's the one who's here. He's, that's just what you do. And I feel like vice versa, like I feel like when, like Jersey's upset, I feel like I'm the one who takes the brunt of it because like I'm her person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how it goes. Zack goes up to Janet, asks her if she would like to sit down and talk, which that was something. He tells her how good she looks. She says that she's very happy and that every year is a lesson. And last year she was very much like, shut the fuck up. And now she wants to listen a little bit more. And she's really trying to work on things. This was kind of all over the place, and it was really kind of hard for me to, like, even take notes on it. But Zack just tells Janet that she likes to destroy the other person, and then she will accept them back, which agree. Janet, I will give it to her. She's so calm the entire time. And, like, Zack was, like, very a matter of fact with her.
Yeah, he was aggressive.
He was very aggressive. Yeah. And I feel like old Janet would have been, like, yelling back or just like getting up and walking away, and she was very calm and she listens and to Zack and even says that she wishes that she could have been more like him last year in the way that he handled the whole situation, and she admires him for that. Zack is like, why can't you open up like this to the other people in the group? She says she tries, that she hasn't had the opportunity to. And Zack is like, but you have. Yes, you have, Janet.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
She just says, I want happiness and to move forward. I'm sorry that I hurt you and that I always think that I have to be right. This is something that I'm trying to work on. Zack says thank you and that he loves this side of her. And that's kind of the end. Because Jesse runs over and is kind of like breaks up the conversation and says that they've been talking for 45 minutes. This is a pool party and let's get in the fucking pool.
That's crazy if it was really 45 minutes.
Yeah. I'm sure it probably was long.
It probably was.
And that's why, like, sometimes it's hard because we don't see the whole thing and it's like snip, snip, snip. And it's just all together. And I'm just like rewinding. And I'm like, did I hear this right? Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
And then they say this and I hate it. Lala. So Lala, Michelle, and Tom are sitting there. And, like, again, it's like they have no video footage. So let's just throw this in here. Lala asks Michelle if she gets embarrassed easily, and she says, I mean, just about sexual stuff. And Lala's like, so if you queefed or something like that, you would get embarrassed? Tom is laughing, and Michelle is like, covers Lala's face, like, or her hand over to Lala's face, and clearly she's embarrassed. And she's like, stop, and, like, gets up and walks away, which I fucking love. Like, I think
oh my God. Can I tell a quick story about queefing? I have a little queef story.
Sure.
Not about me.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I saw this TikTok and I started laughing so hard, and I was somewhere public because I was like listening in my earbud. I can't remember. And it was one of those things where like I could not stop laughing. Like I laughed out loud and I was like, you have to stop, like people are around you. So there was this girl. And she was saying she thought her mom told her queef meant nauseous, meant feeling sick to your stomach, throwing up. That's what queef meant. So she went her whole life, okay? She's like 28 years old, and she thought that's what queef meant. So she's at her job, and a girl is standing there. She like works like front desk or something. And she looks at the girl because she goes, she didn't look good. Like she looked like she didn't feel good. And I said, oh, do you feel like you're going to queef? This girl goes, how the hell would you know if I was going to queef? And she's like, you don't look like you feel good. She's like, that is not what that means. And she's like, well, what does it mean? So this girl, she's like, call the other girl, ask her, call her up and say, what does queef mean? So she finds out, right? So all these women she works with, like, tell her, and are like, that is not what it is. They tell her what it means. So she's like, I have been going to the fucking doctor my whole life, you know, and been like, hell yeah, I didn't, you know, like, here's my symptoms. I was up all night queefing. Like, she's like, and the doctors were probably like, okay, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Oh my God.
Telling this story, and she calls her mom and she's like, what is wrong with you? Why would you tell me that queefing meant throwing up? And she's like, well, back in my day, that's what it did mean. She's like, no, Mom, it did not mean that back in your day.
Oh my God.
But she was telling this whole story and I was dying. I could not imagine.
So oh my God.
So how many times in her life did she be like, oh, I feel like I'm going to queef? And people are probably like,
oh my gosh, I would die. That is too funny.
Yeah. So
God. Okay.
Go ahead.
So Janet asks if someone has a weed pen, and if not, she's going to order one, which I think is super crazy and funny because let's just DoorDash a weed pen.
Yeah, in California, I guess you can.
Yeah. Kristen tells her that Brittany has some in the cabinet, and then they smoke together.
I was like, what is happening? Yeah.
I know, but nothing happened with it. Kristen says it's not that deep. Janet says this is a step in the right direction. Pool party ending. Everyone is chanting, who's going to kiss? They want Michelle and Tom to kiss, and someone says, Jesse won't mind. And Michelle's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need his permission.
Yeah.
She tells Lala to kiss Tom, and they, like, give each other a peck, which I'm sure that's not the first time.
Yeah.
Everything ends on a good note. And then Lala in confession says that this party was the calm before the storm.
Yes.
Credits show, and it says 1 week later. And then that's the end. So dun dun dun.
I've heard some not necessarily spoilers, but I've heard people talking about this next episode sounds like it's going to be good. We're like behind a whole week, so we're recording after the next one already came out. The way that we are doing, so like it's already out, but I have not seen it. So I just wanted to say, with them chanting the kiss, that is the reason I think Tom and Lala were a terrible selection. They should have had a fucking couple come on. We are beyond trying to get people to kiss in a pool. We're beyond playing Truth or Dare. Those are for different shows. Yeah. Those are for the shows that have single people dating people on them. That is for Summer House. That is for Southern Hospitality. That is for all those shows. We are on The Valley, which is couples, family dynamics, young families with children. Like,
there's no couples anymore.
Yes, we're not at a let's try to make people kiss. Like that's not what this show is. So Bravo, get it together. Like, know what your actual premise is for your shows and fucking follow it. Like, get rid of Tom has a new girlfriend, I believe, like in real life. So maybe we'll see her eventually this season. Yeah. I mean, that would be fine if then they have somebody. And Lala just happens to be the one random single mom with Brittany. Like, that would make sense. You know what I mean? Like, because there are single moms, obviously. Well, she's dating Dr. Dre, so. But you know what I mean? Like, like at least they have, like, they're out there, like, they're still family people. I don't know. The whole kiss. I didn't like it. Like, it just wasn't for this show.
No. And that's the thing. I feel like they're grabbing at straws. Like, they don't know. And that's why everything is about Kristen's postpartum. Mm-hmm. I mean, Nia and Danny with the babies. And I get it. Like, that's, I guess,
they're trying to figure it out.
About kind of thing. But then it's like, let's just throw this random shit in there because we got nothing else.
Stop and don't let Lala produce. Make Lala be who she is. Talk about her life and what's going on in it. Don't make her a producer with trying to get Janet and into the group. Let Janet be her own person. Like, I don't like Lala producing. Lala is literally the reason that VPR ended on such a sour note, because they fucking let her produce the end. And Ariana was having nothing to do with it. So let's learn our lesson there. That did not work, you know?
Yep.
All right, so thanks for listening. We're at Shaded Reality Pod on Instagram and TikTok and Threads. So follow us there. Leave us, if you have any comments or anything, Threads would be a great place to, like, leave something on our page. You can DM me. We have an email. It's shadedrealitypod@gmail.com. New episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and we try to get our little bonus Shade Report out on Fridays. We did record one this week, so that one should have already been out. If you didn't see it and want to hear the latest reality news, go back to your feed and it will be there. We'll be back on Thursday with Summer House episode, I think it's 14. So I am very excited to do that one. It was a crazy episode. It was good. So thanks for listening, and we will catch you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Still chasing payments with paper invoices? There's a better way. With Invoice Simple, you can put your phone to work. Download the app and put professional invoicing in the palm of your hand so you can run your business anywhere. Invoice Simple lets you create estimates in seconds on the job site, send and manage invoices from your favorite lunch spot, or collect payments in person or online 24/7, all from your phone. Download Invoice Simple today. Try it free.
Do you keep hearing podcast ads, like this one, for example, but always wonder how you actually get involved with them for your own brand or organization? Well, it's easier than you think. We're Acast, and we give you the platform to do it all yourself. Browse thousands of popular podcasts, choose the shows that match your perfect audience, set your budget, and launch. And if you want a hand, our podcast specialists are there to help you launch with confidence. This is podcast advertising without barriers. Get started at acast.com/advertise.